Hello, and season's greetings to all of you. Well, 3 more weeks, and we're gonna have the 2024. My goodness. Well, if you're watching this one, that means you have survived the last three and nearly 4 years of pandemic restriction upon us. My goodness, I never thought it would go away, but eventually it did. But please remember that COVID-19 still exists somewhere there. It is not infecting the way it was before, but we still have to stay careful against them, all right? Because there are many variations exist, and they keep changing themselves. So the best thing is to keep our immune system strong. Okay, today's idioms. First one is on the whole. It means in general, in most ways. For example, okay, I am on the whole a good person and a good teacher. Do you agree with that? I don't know. Another one is, for example, on the whole, many democratic nations agree with Ukraine rather than Russia. The last one, let's say, on the whole, many people worry that next generation is going to suffer more with the extreme climate changes, especially the global warming. Well, I worry about other animals in the world because there are just too many people exist on Earth. That means people have to live and eat. So we are developing houses, roads, cities, transportation systems, a field for vegetation, as well as keeping the animals to grow so that people can eat them. That means the wild animals are losing their places to live. Forests, sea, ocean, jungles, wild places. They are becoming part of people's cities, villages, habitats, etc. So even we try harder to protect those endangered species, means facing distinction, those animals and species, we won't be able to protect them because there are too many people and they need to live. And the people think people are superior to other species. So that means some countries like Japan, Britain, or some European countries, France, Belgium, or United States even, without adding immigrants, well, the population in those countries are decreasing. But in a way, those nations are helping Earth to make better balance than having too many people, overpopulated places. They're not gonna solve any problems. But some countries are facing the decreasing of the population. Well, they're helping Earth Okay. And those nations should be positively recognized. Don't you agree with me? Well, I would say, what was the word? On the whole, I think everyone in the world should agree with that, my opinion. Okay, next idiom is to read over. It means to glance over or to rush over. The particle over, when added to verb, it gives the meaning of examining something from beginning to the end, but in a rather rapid, quick way or superficial manner, I would say. For example, okay, I don't have time to correct each student's composition of my university, but I did read them over. Another sentence, for example, let's run over this class plans, or you would use Greek word like, oh my goodness, I forgot, curriculum, for example, once more before uploading on the website, for example. Or, okay, I glanced over her report and I thought that it seems to be okay. Today's words. The first one is plea. It means, request to appeal that which is asked of another. For example, I almost turned in a plea to my university for an additional class to teach because they reducted one class out of all classes that I used to teach. That means I'm gonna make less money and I won't be able to live like that. I wouldn't be. But before it happened, fortunately, that schedule professor gave me an extra class to teach. So the problem was solved. Phew. But I was pretty unhappy when it happened. Next word is devour. Devour means eat hungrily or observe completely or take in greedily. For example, it was a horrid sight to see the fierce shark devour the baby whales in the sea. But shark also have to eat, right? Another one is, let's say, my grandmother used to devour many books and magazines every week. That means she read them hungrily. Okay, that's all for today. Take care of yourself. Don't catch a cold because holiday season is coming up. Aloha.